Happy Monday, new generation. This morning I was praying and God was speaking to me about the importance of having the identity of a child. And the word of God over here in Romans 8:14 says, "For those who are led by the Spirit of God are children of God." And 15 continues and says, "The Spirit you received does not make you slaves so that you live in fear again. Rather, the Spirit you received brought about your adoption to sonship. And by him we cry, Abba, Father." The Spirit himself testifies to our spirit that we are God's children. Now, if we are children, then we are heirs. How important is this Bible verse? There's two sides of this. The fact that God is our Father, that we have a Father in heaven, but also the fact that we need to have the identity of a child. We can easily acknowledge, or is easier to acknowledge, the fact that God is our Father, but it's a lot harder for us to develop the identity of a child. A lot of times we have the identity of a slave. A slave is a beggar. A slave is somebody that doesn't own anything. A slave is somebody that is at the mercy of whatever is going on. Doesn't have a will, doesn't have purpose, doesn't have an authority to decide. But a child is completely different. A child is loved, a child is protected, a child is cared for. A child has this sense of authority and ownership and purpose. And a child, since a young age, is prepared to be able to take over the business of the father and to conquer in everything. And a lot of times, it's not that we don't have a father, it's just that we don't have the identity of a son or of a daughter of God. And I want to take you to realize that there might be areas where you are still thinking as a slave. In prayer, you need to meet your Father. In prayer, you don't go there as a beggar, but you go there with the identity of a child that knows that your Father will listen to every single request you have, and those that are going to benefit you, those that are going to be for your growth and development, he will answer. And those that unfortunately come from a selfish or sinful heart, those are not going to be answered. But you need to approach God like a child. You need to approach him knowing that he is the most awesome father and that he wants to do miracles in your life. So let's be children of God. Let's go into this season of prayer knowing that our Father listens to everything that we need and that we want to build in our life. God bless. See you tomorrow.